Welcome to the Where Is My Weed At podcast.
Okay, so in this episode, we will do it in English because we have an international guest straight out of Jakarta. We have a stoners couple right here, and they used to live in Amsterdam. And they're getting married this August. Congrats on that.
Yeah.
And
Thanks.
welcome to the Space Tent.
Space then.
How are you guys doing?
Okay.
We're okay. We're
It's almost our last day in Germany.
Okay.
So I'm a bit tired. But
Yeah, been great 2 weeks, huh?
Have you been smoking the good dope in Germany?
Always.
from day one.
From -1, I think.
24/7.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you guys met, were you both already a stoner, or did one of you influence the other one?
Okay, so the first time we met each other, I was so high. At the time.
Already.
Already. It was in a small city in Netherlands. The name of the city is Deventer, and we had our friends' farewell party, I think, at the time. And I was smoking because that's what I did at the time. And then I saw her was surrounded by some immature men. And then I thought she was a boring girl because she didn't say anything, a word or something like that. So at the time we met, and I asked, we introduced ourselves like, "Hi, this is me, this is you." But I didn't know at the time that she smoked. So
Okay, but you knew definitely that he was high.
No, I didn't.
yeah, I'm that kind of person that you don't look high when you smoke.
Because like everyone else were just so busy at the party. We were just like on our each little things. And then our mutual friends just kind of introduced us because we were one of the Indonesians. So your friend, I think, was like, "Oh, this girl is also Indonesian. You should know each other." And that's
Okay, so you guys met in the Netherlands, right?
Yeah, but at the first time I didn't think that she was in Indonesian because like half Dutch or Indonesian.
Okay,
so,
okay.
yeah.
So you were living in Netherlands to study, right?
Deventer, at that time I was studying.
Did you choose the place or the country that you study, Netherlands, because you wanted to smoke?
At the time, yes. At the time that's obviously one of the reason.
Okay.
And the rest, just because of
The quality of the education.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
But it definitely plays a role that
Exactly. But I thought the first time maybe I can smoke as easy as in Amsterdam.
okay.
It's quite a different though because in Deventer you cannot smoke on the street.
Okay.
Wherever you want. In the big cities you can. But in Deventer, you kind of only smoke at your house, at your home, or inside the building, someone's houses,
Okay.
or in the coffee shop, of course.
Okay. And what were you doing in the Netherlands when you met him?
I also was studying.
Oh, okay. So you both guys were studying, and you studied in the Holland because you wanted to smoke, or
Because my brother he was also in the Netherlands.
okay?
before
He was,
me.
and he's a stoner.
Yeah.
Okay.
He'll let you know.
Stoner's family.
Her sister too.
Oh, your sister too? Okay. That's nice.
So before I moved, I was already in the Netherlands like 2 times maybe, and then each time it was like just good life.
Okay.
So I decided to just follow along.
Okay. So when you guys met, I want to know like how heavy stoners were you? Like how much did you smoke per day?
Well, I think more than 5 grams
Per day?
per day because it's so easy to get.
What the fuck?
I remember.
That's so fucking expensive though.
I know. I remember at the time I had to work because I had to work because I spent a lot of money because I spent like for example almost 50 euros a day only for smoking.
Damn.
But he was also like a frat that he was buying weed with his friends, so there's always stocks, I think.
Okay.
As if for no,
Yeah,
but
at the time, I was the only master student that I was working before. The other students are just like bachelor, the first year. So
I was okay
they
with the
broke as
bachelor.
hell. They broke as hell. They broke as hell. So I was the only person who can afford 5 grams a day. So at
that's
the end,
that's why
at
they
the end,
liked you.
at the end, they were just so depending on me. Like 5 grams.
You're like the Pablo.
yeah. But yeah, when I when I went broke, they had their weed too. So.
And you? How much do you smoke?
Just enough for the munchies every day.
Okay. But you definitely smoked every day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before eat, it's a bit weird for me not to smoke before I eat, just because.
Okay, that's crazy. Because I feel the same way too. Like I think everyone should have definitely like 2 or 3 hits of joint before eating, just like to enjoy more.
Yeah, exactly.
And how did you guys find out that you both smoke? Like,
We just knew. We just knew. Like
I don't
impossible.
remember the first time we smoked together.
I didn't remember too.
I think it was in my place as well. My brother was there, I think. And then we were just watching movies, and then my brother was smoking, I think.
Yeah, your brother was smoking, and I
Yeah.
said, he offered me.
Yeah, he went to my house to have dinner, and then my brother was already smoking, so we just kind of offer each other.
but like,
It's so casual.
I mean, it is casual if you live like in the
Yeah.
even if you live in Spain, like in Barcelona, it's so casual that you know you offer someone weed if if they don't smoke, then they don't smoke. And but your consumption didn't change after you guys like got together. Yeah, you guys actually got together in Nuremberg, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. Which we smoked too.
Definitely.
It's a bit. It definitely changed because it's different. We moved to Indonesia. We moved back to Indonesia.
Okay, so how long did you
So-
guys date it in the Netherlands?
Maybe half a year.
Okay, so
So
but,
they
but
moved
like the
back.
first half year, you probably smoked still every day, right?
Oh, we dated after I moved back to Indonesia, and he was still living in the Netherlands.
Oh, okay.
Because
So
I
it
was
was
working there.
So it was long distance relationship at first. Okay.
Yeah, for 6 months.
Yeah, so we spent a good amount of time in Netherlands, not knowing each other, and then the last 6 months, we knew each other, and then after that, we dated. So I was already moved back to Indonesia, but he was still there, and thus I went to Netherlands 2 times after, right? After we dated.
But I didn't smoke as much as I did.
Lose a
in
friend.
danger
We
because
lose a smoking friend, did he?
Yeah, and I lost a lot of smoking friends because in Netherlands, in Amsterdam, it's kind of working environment. So
That's true because you worked in Amsterdam, and then I visited you in Amsterdam a couple of times. That was definitely a dope time. What do you think about what smoking together does to a relationship?
Sir? You want to take the answer?
yeah, I think smoking together.
I don't think it's for everybody.
You think? Why not?
Because, like, I've spoke with a lot of girlfriends, and I don't know, it affects differently to different people.
Okay.
And when you don't have a matching type of people when you smoke together,
Okay, that's a good point.
it's like,
Yeah, that's
might not work if you're in a long distance relationship. But because then, if you don't have a compatible smoking friends, then you're just gonna argue with each other all the time. I
You think? Okay, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree with her.
Okay.
Because
Some girls are not chill when they're high.
yeah, not only girls, some men too. I think
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, now I understand. Yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't affect the same to everyone, I think.
Okay.
yeah, I
Do
agree.
we-
Because
But
I
it has a
think-
positive impact on your relationship.
Yeah, for us, it was pretty chill.
yeah, because we eat the same
Yeah, eat the same food. We like the same thing, so that's fine for us. Good for us.
Yeah, because she's so easy to get high and munchies things. So sometimes she grabs the foods first. Okay. So it makes it easier for me to.
I'm the food carrier.
Yeah, like okay, you bring foods. Okay, perfect.
That's true. But do you ever like when you guys had a fight or something that you know like okay, let's just smoke together and then talk about it? Have you ever like
Not yet.
done that?
Okay, this is strange because in a year maybe we only fight around 3 times a year.
Okay,
So
that's good.
we are.
We didn't have enough chance to resolve.
Okay, so you're definitely compatible with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite munchies when you both are high?
Ooh. Well, I like salty things. He's more onto the sweet things. Yeah. So we have main course and then dessert.
Okay. Like tell me your go-to munchies when you live in Netherlands.
Kapsalon.
Yeah,
That's the
definitely.
easiest. We have things called thuisbezorgd that you can order via app. Then you can choose the nearest restaurant. But most of the people that have munchies in Netherlands, they will order kapsalon.
What is kapsalon though? Explain to the listeners.
Okay, kapsalon, if you don't know, it's actually a Turkish food.
Okay.
Not a Turkish food. The people who sell it normally at Turkish
restaurant.
Yeah, Turkish restaurant. Yeah.
But they
Like
don't
normal.
have it in Turkey.
Yeah, they don't have it in Turkey. That's funny though. Even in Germany, it's actually normal place like kebab and lahmacun and everything else. The same, but they have another edition. It's called kapsalon. Basically, it's like when you order lasagna, that's the aluminum things.
The container.
The container, yeah. On the below, normally it's French fries.
French fries, okay. The first layer.
The first layer.
Okay.
Or in Den Haag, they have a good one. It's a butter rice.
Oh, okay.
On top of it, that you can choose lamb or chicken. Then after that,
Just like the normal kebab meat, right?
You can choose. And after that, in my city in Deventer, what?
Let's say it's vegetable sauce and then
So in my city
cheese.
it's different. In my city in Deventer back then it was cheese first. Then after that vegetables. And then the sauce, the knoflook sauce is garlic sauce.
Oh.
So it's basically kebab with no bread. So it's the inside of the kebab.
Yeah.
But then I think on the very top layer you have a cheese layer, right?
Yeah.
And then you put it in the oven.
Yeah, that's the difference between Den Haag and Deventer.
No, they have cheese, I think.
Yeah, I know, but you put it in the oven with the vegetables. But in Deventer, they put it differently.
I mean, I tried it, right? And
Yeah, what do you think?
I think
Speechless.
I think when you eat kapsalon or when you order kapsalon, you definitely need to order kapsalon when you're in Amsterdam. But when you eat it, you know, like, okay, this kind of food could only come from a stoner city. Like, that's why you don't have it in Turkey, because they're not stoners.
Exactly.
I mean, this is like the perfect stoners food.
Well, don't get me wrong, but in Turkey, in Istanbul, I think a lot of people are stoner. And because of my friends there.
Serious accusation.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely, because hash came from... you know.
And also I tried kapsalon without getting high. It just doesn't taste the same.
But
It's just too much, right?
Yeah.
It's too much, but still, it's delicious. But
Not the
as-
same.
Yeah, not so special.
It's not the food that...
Yeah, in Amsterdam or in Netherlands, they provide foods for stoner. Is amazing because they have like vending machine.
Yeah.
They sell croquette, bitterballen, kashoefle, and
Like Febo, for example.
Fable, for example.
Like, what do you like to get from Fable? You both.
Croquet.
Okay.
For me, I like the, how to say, lumpia,
Yeah, the lumpia.
and also corn stick.
No, I thought you like the cassouffle.
Cassouffle I like, but
It depends.
Depends.
Depends on the munchies.
well, normally I bought 3, right? And it's quite cheap though. It's 1.5 or 2 euros.
Okay, I want to get back to you, to you both. You're a yoga teacher, right?
I am a yoga teacher.
Have you ever done yoga on weed?
Yeah,
Yeah?
it's
Okay, tell me about it.
it's different experience, I guess. Because like when you're in yoga, when you're in the flow, you're like focus
Okay?
on everything.
When you're on weed, you mean?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
in yoga
Okay, in general.
in general. And for some people, weed makes them focus,
Okay?
and for some people, it doesn't.
Okay?
And for me, I just can't get focus when I'm high. Because then
Okay, so you don't like getting high and doing yoga?
I won't do it every day.
Okay.
It's just different experience.
Different experience? Is it harder?
Yeah, I think for me it like makes my other senses work sharper.
Okay?
And then when I'm in yoga, it just like I'm getting all the like the noises and the
Oh, okay.
so then yeah.
What about the pain tolerance though?
Ooh.
On weed? Do you notice, like, I mean, you're a yoga teacher, so you're basically more flexible than others. But do you think it has a positive impact on your pain tolerance? So because I do yoga sometimes when I'm high, and I definitely notice the pain tolerance difference.
You mean when you're making the movements?
Yeah.
For me, it just in general it doesn't hurt. at
Oh,
all.
okay, okay.
So I don't
So you don't know.
I don't feel it. Yeah.
Okay. Do you think that it could actually have a positive impact, or is just like a placebo effect? Because I think I can do definitely better, the movement better when I'm high.
I wouldn't. I don't know. As a yoga teacher, I don't know whether that's good or not because I think pain is made for you to
To know your limit?
to know your limit, and when you skip that, you kind of force your body to move further than your capability
Okay.
at the time. So maybe that won't be beneficial
Okay, that's a good point.
in yoga. I mean, I don't know.
Okay. Because I think I probably need to do, I don't know. I think just because not only the pain tolerance, but also if I'm high, I just have the urge sometimes to, like stretch my body. So it's kind of like a good way of enjoying the high,
Yeah.
So I just like doing it.
Yeah, a lot of people. I definitely follow some people on Instagram who like only doing yoga when they're high, and it works for a lot of people.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay. And you build houses, right?
Yeah.
So do you think so you draw a lot?
Yeah.
Do you like, or do you notice the difference drawing when you're high?
It's a lot of different because when you're high, sometimes there's some kind of imagination that you need. You're more creative and yeah, of course, but not as you calculating the structure. Then you're high. Then it's fucked up. But for drawing, yes.
Okay, so different work, different high.
Yeah, but for drawing, sometimes I found a lot of ideas
Okay.
in the room. So for layout, I mean.
So what do you guys do for, I mean, why do you consume weed right now? Like, in general?
It just makes everything better.
Like for example, I did smoking weed when I was doing my dissertation because there's a lot of stress. And
Your master thesis?
yeah, the master thesis. Then I think it helps me a lot.
So have you ever written your thesis while you're high?
Even now, I didn't know what I write. You know?
Oh, because you were high?
Yeah, I just high all the time because there's a time. How do you say it? The time. How do you say it?
The what?
The deadline. The deadline, right? Sometimes makes you stressful and things like that. And if you smoke, then you can chill and work, continue.
Oh, that's a good point.
But it's not the like 5 grams. I think one
just
joint is enough. Then you're chill, you're relaxed, then you can go on.
But did you get good results on that thesis?
I got 7.
What's 7 in Han? Is that a
7 is
B?
good. Is a B.
That's definitely a good thesis for a stoner's work, right?
Yeah. Maybe I will fail. I would fail if I didn't smoke because it's just too much pressure.
Okay. So you said about everything with weed is better, right? So this is like the question that I would definitely ask every stoner's couple. Like, what do you prefer, like alcohol sex or weed sex?
Not alcohol. For me.
For me, it depends.
Really? Okay, this is interesting. Why do you like weed better?
Because it just, in general, I don't like drinking.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and I prefer beer. And then whenever I drink beer, it's like too much in your stomach.
Okay, that's a good point.
So
I like weed sex definitely better than alcohol sex. Why did you say depends? Like,
Yep. No. Back then I was thinking. Back then I was thinking. Yeah, I had both, and I don't think I didn't have problems with both. So
yeah, but which is more enjoyable for you?
that's hard though.
Really? I
Yeah.
don't think it's hard. For me, I don't think it's hard. Okay.
With weed, sometimes you're kind of lazy to move. Yeah, if
because
it's
he
too
also
much.
enjoys drinking.
That's true.
So I think it depends on what you enjoy.
Okay. Now this is interesting because I think you're the first person who actually says, okay, it depends on the situation, you know, because most of my stoners friends, they definitely would prefer sex on weed than alcohol.
Yeah. I really don't know. But if she likes weed, then
We'll do what you do.
safe. Yeah, but yep.
Like I said, if I have one advice to give you when you get married, happy wife, happy life. That's it.
Heard it
Well,
from day one.
my actually job is to build houses, right?
Yeah.
And her job for me, I said to her, your job is to build home for me. So
Oh,
to make it home.
that's a good one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're coming in the end of the podcast, and in each episode, I have like 5 Kana questions. The questions are always the same for every guest, and you should answer separately.
Okay.
Okay, so the first time that you smoked weed, how old and where was it?
Oh.
And how was the high?
Oh, for me, I was with my brother.
Okay, how old were you?
I think I was in high school.
So like 16, 17.
Yeah. And it was just both of us at home
In Indonesia?
in Indonesia. And then he was like, his sister want to try this with me, blah, blah, blah. And then I did. And I didn't have any expectation of what it was.
Okay.
And I was already smoking back then. So I didn't
cigarettes,
know.
okay.
Yeah. And then I didn't know what to do or what to expect. I just like follow along. And then I think I smoked too much. And then suddenly like it snapped, like the munchies came. And I didn't know what it was. And my brother was just like not explaining anything. So I went downstairs and I ate like 2 plates of like, I don't know what it was anymore. Like I was like a savage downstairs. And then my brother came downstairs and then he was like So what the hell are you doing? Because I just look so crazy eating 2 plates of rice or whatever.
Okay. So you definitely enjoy the high.
Yeah.
How was it with you?
Yeah, high school too. It was high school, and it was in. We were on the way to South Jakarta, one of the mall, and one of my friend, just normal, casually brought out the weed inside the car. Only 3 of us at the time, 2 boys and 1 girl, and he started smoking, and I didn't smoke weed at the time.
Okay.
Also with her, the other friend. So what he did is only like smoking. We didn't know at the time what was it, and we were thinking, why didn't you open the window when you were smoking?
So he hotboxed you guys. How funny is that?
And the car was pretty much like, how do you say, aquarium?
It's like the window's so clear, you mean?
The window is so clear.
Oh, okay.
So people can see from outside. Which, when I think about it again, it's so dangerous and so stupid, right? Yeah, and maybe there's a lot of smokes inside the car.
Okay.
And we were smoking, and we were kind of speak a lot at the time.
Okay.
So when we almost reaching the destination, we were quiet. All of a sudden, like, what happened to me? What?
Oh, I didn't know.
And one of my friend, the girl said, "Did you just smoke weed?" Like that. Yeah. Like that. So I was like, "Oh shit, that's why." And we went to, because at first time, my friend just said like, "Let's go to a mall."
Okay.
Without any plans. So there we had a lot of plans, like let's go to Japanese restaurant, let's go to here and there. But at the end we just went to the supermarket, and because it's so easy, you know, like
So you like the high, the first high?
Yeah, because maybe I didn't smoke directly.
Okay.
Maybe if I smoke.
When was the time that you smoked directly? Like,
it was with him too. In his house, on the roof.
okay, then you got really high.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he injected me with
Oh, your first time getting high is
hotbox.
hotbox. I
That's
didn't know that.
nice.
That's
Yeah, that's soft.
story.
Yeah,
That's
a
new,
soft,
yeah.
And
Oh, strut. Yeah.
what was your last munchies?
Oh.
It's definitely today,
Just
or was
now?
it last night?
oh, KFC.
No. Oh, your last mention was KFC.
Yeah.
My last mention was I don't know, the pork in Bamberg.
Oh yeah, the pork and Bamberg, definitely.
Whoa! I ate like one big plate and I bought another like bread.
Bread, yeah.
With,
Ah,
I don't know.
okay.
I forgot the name.
For the one listening, we went to Ahönla, and you definitely need to try the krustenbratenbrötle. With the bread, I mean, you can eat it there with with clothes, but if you really wanna do the deep shit, you order the bread, the krustenbratenbrötle. It's the shit. And if you could smoke with one person, dead or alive, who would it be?
My dad.
Your dad? Does he smoke?
I used to, no?
Yeah,
I never
we'll
asked.
see. We'll see him tomorrow.
Oh man, if you could, he's coming to Netherlands, right? And you're
Yeah.
going to meet him. Oh man, if you could smoke with him, that's definitely a good one. Yeah. What about you?
I think Obama,
Okay.
Okay.
Why?
because I think he smoked too. Because definitely he smoked too. He smokes. He lives in Indonesia though with local kids. I mean, he used to be.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And I think you definitely could have a good munchies in Jakarta with Obama.
Oh yeah.
So that's definitely a plus. What's your favorite thing to do when you get high?
Movies.
You watch movies? What kind of movies do you like?
I like Rick and Morty. I like. And
Definitely good choice.
series. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What about you?
Also watching, but YouTube maybe.
You do what you love.
Different because she
It's
loves
over
more-
in a month, man. You do what she loves.
But I like it more the cheap one in YouTube, like the cheap videos.
Oh, okay. That's definitely like a corny one, right?
Yeah, the Korean one, like it's so cheap.
Okay. Okay, the last question. Which emojis would describe your high right now?
With the halo. With the halo.
Which one is that?
The angel one.
Oh, the angel one, okay.
The angel one.
I'll do the smiley one with the blushes.
Oh, okay. That's a good one.
And how about you? Right now.
I'm definitely the one who's, if you type in delicious, the one with the, the one who's zabbering all over. Yeah, that one.
Drooly guy.
Drooling,
Yeah.
drooling all over. That's my emoji.
Genau.
Thank you for doing the podcast.
Yay. Thanks for having us.